You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, B&B fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your 2-week spoilers for November 20th all the way through December 1st. And if you're wondering, hey, why are you getting 2-week spoilers when we're one day into this week? And that's because they just came out. So most of you have probably seen Monday, November 20th. We saw Zende confronting Ridge about the whole RJ situation, the whole golden child situation. Everything Zende said was spot on. And we also saw Bill arguing with Sheila at Il Giardino and then wondering, who is that woman over there and why do I know her? As he came over to talk to Poppy. So that was what happened on Monday, and now we're going to dig into the rest of this week, and then the following week. We got exciting stuff to unpack. If you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our B&B updates. Tuesday, November 21st, we have Zende making a bold move. He's very frustrated, and Ridge tried to defend and diffuse the whole situation, basically saying that Eric had enlisted RJ and it wasn't him doing it, but we all know that Ridge wanted him to. And again, Zende's right that, he thinks he's the golden child because he is, the only son of Brooke and Ridge, as we all know. So I'm interested what bold move he makes if he's going to go confront Eric. I also was really bothered on Monday, I don't know what you guys think about this, by the fact that Ridge decided to withhold from Zende, who is a family member, the fact that Eric Forrester is dying. They've told everybody else, but not Zende? Come on, not cool. We also have Hope and Thomas asking Ridge for something about hope for the future. It looks like they were planning, I saw, to cut Hope for the Future. I don't know if this was Eric's legacy line that cost them their budget, but it makes no sense because Hope for the Future was a huge hit. They had the whole Italian thing, so if they end up cutting it, I think it'd be really interesting for Hope and Thomas to leave Forrester Creations and start their own fashion house. Wouldn't that be a lot of fun? And that would kind of get them out from under the disapproving eye of Brooke Logan. Wednesday, November 22nd, is a special episode. It's devoted to Ridge and Brooke Logan and their destiny. How excited are you about this? All right, I'm being pretty snarky. I am not excited about this episode at all. I will watch it just because I have to, but I'm going to be, cooking pie and folding laundry while I do. So Ridge decides to have this Thanksgiving with Brooke, and he's basically thanking her for giving him years of epic love. I didn't cover this promo because honestly, I found it just sappy and kind of annoying. It's like Ridge is rewriting their history and just totally forgetting, that there's been another woman involved in their history for all these years, his other baby mama, Taylor Hayes. And it just, I don't know. I don't like the Destiny stuff. I agree with Taylor that it's a dusty Destiny thing because Brooke keeps trying to tell Hope that Liam is her destiny. No, he's not. That's a terrible idea of destiny. So I don't care if Ridge and Brooke get together. That's fine. I just don't need to watch a whole episode about backtracking and basically re-editing history to act like he wasn't waffling around with another woman. All right. Then Thursday, November 23rd, it is a rerun. It is an encore episode from November 21st, 2021, which was a Thanksgiving Day event. And it wasn't at the Forrester Mansion. Instead, this year, it was at Brooke Logan's. And we had Zende and Paris and Carter and Ridge and Steffy and Finn and Hope and Liam all there. This was while Hope and Liam were still pretty happily married, and Steffy and Finn were happy together, and it's kind of interesting. And at that same episode, Deacon and Sheila were eating Chinese takeout and wishing they were with their kids, but they weren't because they were both persona non grata at that point. Just so you know, and I've mentioned this before in other videos, at least right now, still on Comcast, it shows Thursday, November 23rd as a new episode. It's showing it as season 37, episode 46, I believe. I think that's right. At any rate, what happens is it's going to record this rerun, and then the programming on your cable box, on your DVR, is going to think that you already have episode 46 recorded because that's how it's coded into the system. And then on Monday, when episode 46 actually plays, there's a chance your DVR might not pick it up. There's two ways to deal with this. First, you can go into your DVR and go into the series recording info and change it to record both new and repeat episodes, which shouldn't cause your DVR any problems because they very rarely repeat anything. That'll help you. Also, if you delete this episode completely off your DVR after you watch it if you decide to watch it. All right, Friday, November 24th, go shopping. Go ahead, because there are no CBS soaps on. They are completely preempted for sports coverage, and they're back with a new episode on Monday, November 27th, 2023. All right, now let's talk about that week, which starts on the 27th and runs through December 1st. We have a handful of very exciting episodes and spoilers coming. Eric Forrester's health next week is going to take a turn for the worse, which is very interesting timing because another spoiler for the week says Thorne Forrester and Bridget Forrester's return is coming very soon. I think maybe it'll be December 7th. It might be a whole other week, but they're coming back soon. And Winsor Harmon is back as Thorne, so yay. And Ashley Jones, of course, is back as Bridget Forrester. Obviously, they have been told that Eric is dying and they need to come to town. But what I'm particularly excited about, Bridget is a doctor, and I definitely feel like Eric needs another opinion. He needs further testing. I still see some people actually dropping into the comments here that they've been still believing this fake news that John McCook has a 3-year contract renewal. He does not. This has been debunked. I'm not going to go into it again. If you're believing this, stop drinking the Kool-Aid, stop reading tabloid sites, and stop reading legitimate sites that decide to go for clickbait and copy tabloid articles that are not true and have been thoroughly debunked. John McCook may be leaving. Eric Forrester may be dying. There's no contract in the way of this. I hope he doesn't. I hope he stays, but that's the deal. Don't believe that he has a 3-year deal because he does not. Thomas Forrester is on a good path next week, so I'm very interested to see what plans personally and professionally they have. Thomas is over the moon because his girl just admitted she loves him. Not only did Hope admit she loves him, she's basically said it right in front of Liam and then embraced him, and this has got to be just like Christmas and New Year and every birthday all in one for Thomas. So I'm very excited to see him and Hope have a Christmas, maybe a family Christmas with Douglas there. Douglas is going to be over the moon, of course. We also have Liam Spencer turning darker, which is very exciting. And this says, in his pursuit of Steffy Forrester. I still don't think he necessarily wants to be back with Hope, but I think he doesn't want Hope to be happy with Thomas. So I think he's going to be pursuing Steffy, trying to break up her marriage. And I think he is going to not be pursuing Hope, but basically pursuing the breakup of her relationship with Thomas. That's how I see it going. But the spoiler says he turns darker, keeps chasing Steffy. And secrets about Poppy and Luna's past emerge. And I'm doing a standalone video about this spoiler because it's very exciting. And I have a very good idea of where that spoiler is going to take us. Hey, if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our bold updates. Definitely drop your comments on what you're excited to see these 2 weeks. Are you excited to see Thorne back, Bridget back? Are you worried about Eric? Are you waiting on the edge of your seat to see just how dark Liam gets? And be sure to check back here later today for more on this Poppy and Luna and dark secrets coming out. Thank you so much for listening. I'm here talking soaps with you guys 7 days a week. This has been Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.